Good evening, everyone. I'm Paula Lopez.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. We begin with a blast from the past to deal with the drought. Santa Barbara is looking at what it would take to restart a desalination plant built decades ago.
And News Channel 3 reporter Victoria Sanchez joins us now. And Tori, you actually toured the facility today.
I did, and it will take a lot to reopen this plant because the plant is more than 20 years old, and the last time it operated was 1992. This gate does not get opened often. Inside the buildings, it's a blast from the past.
It really is a time capsule to walk through some of this.
Permits on the wall, dated November 1995. The control room used lights on a board to indicate if there was a problem. And the computers on the property, well, not very modern.
Outfitted with a 5-inch, 3.5-inch floppy, and a tape drive.
Santa Barbara's desalination facility hasn't pumped water through these pipes for more than 2 decades. And when it did, back when it was brand new, it was only for 2 months.
The price tag on it when it was originally built was $34 million.
At the time, voters bought into paying for desalination to help ease the water woes of a drought 20-plus years ago. 2 pumps like these were placed about 3/4 of a mile off the Santa Barbara coast. It would pump water from the ocean to the desalination plant. They were taken out in the mid-90s, but if the desal plant is restarted, 2 of these would go back into the water. To open this facility again, it's estimated to cost $20 million. The acting water resources manager says conservation is critical and a lot cheaper.
This desal facility is a symbol of buying your way out of a drought, and it is a very expensive proposition.
It's not just restarting the plant that's costly. The water from it could cost 20 times the amount we pay now. It would still take another 2 years before the plant is ready. In the meantime, Hagmark is hoping for rain. So for now, water officials are doing the preliminary work, design, permits, and figuring out exactly how much it would cost to restart. And of course, there's the question of where the money would come from if the plant did reopen.
And it's true that they sold off parts to Saudi Arabia, correct?
They did. They sold off parts, filters, things that would not hold well over the years if they were going to. It's been 20 years, so those parts are sold off. That's going to be in that price tag of $20 million to try to get that up and running again.
And even if we do get rain, it's still on the table then for consideration.
It is. We need a lot more rain, a huge downfall if we were going to not do this. It's still in the works. 2 years before this could open, a lot of work, but it is something that they are putting work into now rather than later.
Okay, very interesting. Thanks.
Thank you, Tori.